Let's have a look at the final step of our tutorial, how to create, import and create an animation for our character. First of all, let's select the original, not the prefab, but the original character, and let's go in rig and select humanoid and apply. Basically, Unity is gonna check if it's able to recognize all the bones inside the character, and you can see this symbol that says check. It's possible to do that. In fact, if we go inside, we will see that the software is able to recognize all the bones inside our bone. Let's click done, and now the further step is to download an animation to apply here in this tutorial. Let's close all these windows. Let's go on Mixamo, on Store, and let's select Animation. As you can see in Mixamo there are plenty of animation. You can select the one that suits with your plan, with your game. Let's, for instance, download the jogging one. We are gonna have a preview of this animation, and we have the possibility to download it. Cue downloading. I suggest you to use this setting, FBX for Unity, and to download the animation with skin. That means that it's gonna download again the 3D model of our character, but it's gonna be okay because it's gonna reduce the possibility to have some issues with our animation file. Let's download it, download, and save our file. It's gonna take a few seconds to download it. Almost done. I'm gonna get the animation hopefully soon. Here it is. I'm gonna drag and drop the animation in my desktop, and then I'm gonna drag and drop in my folder with all the file of our model. Let's drag and drop this animation inside Unity. And this is the file of our animation. As you can see, we have exported once again the character, but we won't use this geometry of the character, and inside the model, the FBX, you will see that there is a new file. This is the animation that instead is gonna be useful for our project. Something that we need to do before using the animation is to click on the animation of the FBX file including animation, go in rig and select humanoid and apply again. Well, now we need to create an animator controller to handle our animation. There are plenty of tutorial and description forums talking about how to use the animator controller. In this tutorial we're gonna just see the basic to apply just a single animation. Let's call this animator controller animation 1, and let's open this animator controller. What we're gonna do is to select our animation, which is this file, drag and drop inside. The color orange means that this is gonna be our default animation, but there are other techniques that allow you to put several animation and choose which animation to have depending on the status of your player, of your character. Now let's go again in scene. Let's select lady test, and we are gonna drag and drop the animator controller in our animator right here. Let's drag and drop, and now it should work if we play the game. And you can see that it's working perfectly, but it stopped. Why? Because our animation is not looping, so the game Unity is running just one animation, for one loop, for one time, and it doesn't loop the animation. We have the possibility once again to change all this setting. If we select the FBX including animation and we go in animations, we can check loop time, and the animation is gonna loop forever. As you can see, there are other settings, but I want to explain all these settings in this tutorial. There are plenty of tutorials on YouTube that you can follow to understand the meaning of all those settings. Let's try now. Let's apply this change, and let's play again our scene. And you can see that everything is working perfectly. So this is again the summary of our tutorial. We have learned how to create a character from scratch using Adobe Fuse, how to export this character from Fuse to Mixamo in order to create a rig, to rig this character, and finally how to export and fix the final FBX created by Mixamo inside Unity, and how to apply an animation to this character. Thank you for following this tutorial. Have a good day playing with your new characters.